So you have a violin and you're excited to get started with this beautiful instrument. I'm so glad that you're checking out this 10-part beginner series on learning to play the violin. We're going to start from the very beginning, like this is your first ever violin lesson. We'll be setting up and tuning your violin, learning to play with proper violin and bow position, and ending with your very first real violin piece. I'm Jessica Oberlin, founder of Oberlin Violin Studio, and though I've been playing violin nearly my whole life and earned my degree in violin performance, my favorite part of being a teacher is starting brand new beginners like you and seeing the joy on your faces as you discover that you really can learn to play the violin, even as an adult. I encourage you to take your time through these videos, working thoroughly on each technique and exercise. The best gift you could give to your future violinist self is to get really well set up on this instrument from the beginning so that you can benefit from great technique and being able to play with good sound without developing poor habits that will hold back your progress. So here we have this beautiful instrument with a curved body, the swirls on the scroll, the F-holes that help our instrument be heard even far away. And I'm wondering, have you named your instrument? I have a couple of instruments here. One is my student instrument that I use for examples and my professional instrument. I haven't named the student one, but the professional one is named Peter. So tell me in the comments below if you have given your instrument a name yet. Important note about violins before we jump in. Some students come to me and they didn't get their violin from a proper violin shop or someplace like that. They got it secondhand on Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist, or their uncle had a violin that sat in the closet for many years and they're just dusting it off and getting it started again. And if that's you, that's totally fine. But before you continue with this series, you might want to check out this other video that I have about making sure that your violin is in proper shape to be able to be played. Because if you're really new to violin and you don't necessarily know what to look for, you might not realize what repairs are needed on your instrument, and I don't want you to get stuck. I actually see this happen quite a bit where there are just things that really make the instrument unplayable, but people don't necessarily realize that if they got it secondhand and it maybe wasn't stored in the best conditions from the previous owner. So let's get started. The next video is all about learning the geography of this instrument, the different parts of it, and where to find all the notes without frets to guide your fingers. It should come up as suggested as the next video in the playlist, or you can find it down below in the description. See you there.